So let's talk about filters in your Gmail. Filters are a way you can manage the mail that comes in to make sure that it goes where you want it to go. Now, we already did a video about labels. If you haven't watched that already, watch the label one because that'll help understand what you can do with labels. But I want us to talk about filters for a little bit. Filters are like setting automatic rules. So let's say I like Flipgrid and these aren't junk, but let's say I keep getting these junk mails. Now I could click mark to spam, but really I just don't want anything to do with them. I'm going to filter messages like these, and I want them to just be deleted. Okay, I just want them to go away. I'm going to apply that to here, to the other matching conversations. I'm going to create that filter. And now whenever I get an email from that sender, it'll just be deleted. It'll be sent straight to trash. All right. So that's an example of a way that filters can help keep unnecessary emails from you and help you manage some of the junk mail you get. Reporting to spam is another option for those. But what I want us to look at is also filters that can help us stay organized. Okay. I'm going to come here. I'm just going to choose this one. It's helpful if you start with an email so I can filter. It's not that I want the email. If there's a subject that includes the word Google, okay, I'm going to make a really broad filter. Anything that says Google in the subject, I'm going to make the new label Google. Okay, I'm going to apply that to all the matching conversations, and I want you to see what happens. When I create this filter, anything that has Google in the title or in the subject just got this Google tag. Okay, it's hard for me to see it when it's gray, so I'm going to change the color to blue. Dark blue. There we go. Okay, so oops. Now it's easy for me to see all the ones that have Google. Here's something to consider. If you're a classroom teacher, at back to school night, have all your parents email you about something. And you could tell them, always put student in the subject. But really, as soon as you get an email from that parent, let's use Norma as an example. As soon as I get an email from that parent, I can filter messages like these. Anytime I get an email from this address, I'm going to make sure it gets the label parent. Okay, and the reason I'm going to do that is in my inbox, let's give that a color also. I want it to be noticeable. I'm going to make that orange. As soon as I get an email, I'm scanning my box. Oh, that's from a parent. I need to pay close attention to that because I don't know if you have kids in school, but I do, and it's really frustrating when I email a teacher and don't hear a response for like a few days, a week. So we want to be quick on those, and this flag might help. So you can apply those filters so that anytime an email comes in, it's automatically flagged. Okay, consider an admin filter, consider a department filter. Now, if I get an email, let's say this is a parent and I didn't filter it, remember I can always come up and just add that label to it. Okay, but the filters are going to make it happen automatically. So let's take a close look at the options here. I can filter from this person, any email that's to this person, any email that has a keyword in the subject, or if the content of the email has certain words in it. Okay. I can look for if it includes attachments. The from and the subject are the ones I use most often. Okay, but let's look at the options we have in making the filter. I can make something skip the inbox, so it's still in my all mail, it's archived, but I don't see it in my inbox. I can mark it as read automatically. I can give it a star. Okay, if it has the words, I don't know what, coffee date, I'm going to give it a star so that I always see it right away. Okay, I can apply labels. I was just showing you that. You can use labels you have, or you can make a new label right here. Okay, you can delete it automatically. Or if you're getting something in spam that you don't want to go to spam, you can come in and make a filter. Never send that email to spam. Okay, I'm going to skip canned responses. You can always mark it as important or never. I'll show you what that is in a second. Or I can send it to a category. But pay attention when you're making a filter to this down here, okay, so that it applies to all your matching conversations. All right, I'm going to come out of here. I mentioned important. This right here, Google kind of predicts what's important. If I want to mark this one as important, I just do that. Okay, if I want to star it, I can click on the star. All right, now the starred, I don't use very often, but I could. It's a folder over here. I don't have it showing, but if I go to more, it's right here. So anything that I star is going to show here. And if I unstar it, then it goes away. Okay, so that's starred filters. If you want to see starred, all your folders are down here in more. If I wanted to show at the top, it's no problem. I could just come over to Settings, Settings, Labels, Starred. I have it hidden, but you can just click Show, and then it's going to be right here. So if using starred is going to help you, there it is. All right, but that's how you can use filters to automatically add labels, send things to spam, delete things, to help manage that inbox flow. All right, always remember, all your mails, even the ones that you archive, are in all mail. So you're not deleting anything unless you're telling it to delete. But remember, this all mail is different than the inbox. All right, those are filters. Have fun.